Hi everyone, welcome to the CD Cave. I'm Jack Barrio. In this episode, I'll be doing my top 10 double albums. So I'll be just doing the regular albums the way they came out, not limited editions or special editions. So that should be fun. So before we get into that, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, leave a comment down below. And I really appreciate all the support I've had and new subscribers I've had since I started the channel about a month ago. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So to start with this list, and if you want to do your own list and leave it down below as a comment, I really appreciate it. This is my list. It's just for fun. So let's get to it. So my first one at number 10 is Blue Rodeo. The Things We Left Behind. If you're not familiar with Blue Rodeo, they're a country rock folk type band from Toronto. I just hate these digipacks, you know, I really do. This is what the CD looks like. 2 CDs actually, but yeah, not a big fan of these digipacks, I tell you, but that's the way of the future, I guess. A lot of great songs on this one. This one, the title track is on here. One More Night, Never Look Back, Million Miles, Gossip. This too, Arizona Dust, In My Bones is a great song. Wasted, You Said. Yeah, this is good Blue Rodeo. This is great country rock type stuff. Next at my number 9, I went with Tuss by Fleetwood Mac. This coming off Rumors, the album after Rumors, which is nowhere near as good as Rumors, but it's still a decent album. It's a double album, so they're hard to do, you know. All the songs by Christy McVie and Stevie Nicks are great on this. The ones by Lindsey Buckingham I find are so-so. They're a little different. Not as great as writing, I find, but there's some good songs on here over and over. The Ledge, Think About Me is a great song. Sarah was a big hit off this. On this too, That's Enough for Me is good. Brown Eyes is good. Beautiful Child is also a great song. And Tuss is also a fan favorite. I'm kind of so-so about that song. I was never a big fan of it, but still a pretty good double album. Next, I went with Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. This is probably one of these are hard to open. This is probably one of the better Smashing Pumpkins CDs. One is a blue disc, which is the second one. Then the first one is a pink disc. It has 2 booklets, which you don't often see. But this has a lot of great songs on it. I listen to this CD quite often. It's got Zeros on here. To Forgive is also on here. A Note to No One. That's a great song. Bodies 33 is a good song. 1979. Yeah, this is a great Smashing Pumpkins. I enjoy listening to this one. Next, I went with Tommy by The Who, which is considered a soundtrack. A great Who album on this. Some good songs on here. Pinball Wizard is a great song. I'm Free, one of my favorite songs from The Who. There's a Doctor I found. Yeah, can't go wrong with The Who. Next, I went with Dream Theater, one of my favorite bands. 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. This is a great CD. Not one bad song on this. This one, In the Glass Prison's great. Blind Faith, Misunderstood, The Great Debate, and Disappear. This too has the title track, has About to Crash, War Inside My Head, Goodnight Kiss, Solitary Shell, Losing Time, Grand Finale. This is just great music. If you're not familiar with Dream Theater, do check them out. Great stuff there. Next, I went with ELO, Out of the Blue, which is their biggest selling album, which says a lot considering it's a double album. They don't usually are the best sellers in a band's discography. but in this case they are. Turn to Stone, It's Over, Sweet Talking Woman, Across the Border, Night in the City, Starlight, Believe in Me Now, Standing in the Rain, Mr. Blue Sky, Great Yellow, one of my favorite bands. Next, I went with Genesis, The Land Lies Down on Broadway. This is Peter Gabriel era Genesis. It'd be his last studio album he would do with Genesis before going solo. The title track on this, Fly in the Windshield, is great. Cuckoo Tune, In the Cage, which they still perform live. Hairless Heart, The Waiting Room's great. The Carpet Crawlers, yeah, this is a great Genesis album. Next, I went with my number 3, which is The Beatles, The White Album. Great album. What can you say about this album, about the Beatles? Back in the USSR, Dear Prudence, Glass Onion, Ola Di Obla Da, Wild Honey, The Continued Story of Buffalo Bill, While My Guitar Weeps. This is just on disc 1. Disc 2 has a Birthday, Mother Nature's Son, love that song. Got Something to Hide Except Me and My Monkey, Helter Skelter, A Revolution. Yeah, this is great album. Beatles, White Album. My number 2 is one of my favorite artists, Elton John, Yellow Brick Road. Great album. A couple songs are so-so on this. The rest is all great. Funeral for a Friend, Love Lies, Blood Leading. This is like one of my favorite songs from him. Bending the Jets, Candle in the Wind, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. The song has no title. Yeah, it's a great album. And for my number 1 double album, if you're waiting to guess, no, okay. Pink Floyd, The Wall. Yeah, this is just an overall great album. An album that I listen to quite often these days. I don't know if I need to say any songs off this, but Run Like Hell, Another Brick in a Wall, Mother. It's just, yeah, this is just a great double album. It's my number 1, Pink Floyd, The Wall. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care of yourselves.